Game Master, and welcome back to Angry Plays Axiom Verge, Session 2. So, continuing where I left off last time, still playing blind. I did replay a lot of what I played the first time, just to, you know, go through it all, and because honestly, I'm really enjoying this game so much, I wanted to keep playing it. And since I'm not at Gen Con, and my move is up in the air right now until I hear back on my lease, I decided to do an off-night stream and just have fun with it. So, and all those people having fun at Gen Con, they can suck it. Besides, I really wanted to keep playing Axiom Verge, and I'm really starting to regret my promise that that I wouldn't go any further than I did on the stream, so that I could keep playing it blind and we could all sort of experience it together. So, let's get started. Terabim says, at which point does this game fall on the Metroid timeline? I'm gonna say wherever it falls. It's not the correct canonical death of Ridley, because I reject that official timeline. So, what the hell happened last time? Alright, so I've got 4 different weapons: the Axiom Disruptor, the Nova, which fires a shot, which I can then explode. I've got the Kilver, which is the close-range, high-damage lightning gun. And the Multi-Disruptor, which does that, but it's kind of weak. Actually, really am liking the Kilver, so we'll keep that on right now. As far as items go, I found the Field Disruptor, which disrupts my local gravity and is a high jump. I have a modified lab coat, which lets me teleport through thin walls. I have a laser drill, and the Address Disruptor, which I have been calling the Glitch Gun. O-Dog says it's Friendship Day. Well, something like that. And I think last time... Where's my map button? No? Oh, I guess... Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm currently in Z, which is, or Xi, in the lower right corner of the map, and that's where I met the boss, the evil queen, bloated, festering, malformed, sweaty, pus-filled slug for a butt, aka headcannons, and that's where I had gotten the lab coat. So, is it National Cheesecake Day? O-Dog is telling me it's National Cheesecake Day, so we're just gonna start poking around here. Oh, O-Dog is pointing out that it's actually Z-I to the Canadians, but fuck the Canadians. You know what those people do to a plate of French fries? To hell with that. Alright. So there was no going back this way, and I think to the right here, this was the boss arena. I did notice in playing through it that it does actually keep track of the map percentage that you've exposed. Kind of like Symphony of the Night did, which I think I referenced last time as one of the reasons why I'm kind of obsessed with exposing all the map squares. Oh, Darabim is asking, what do they do? Okay, they have this repulsive thing called poutine. And what poutine is, I don't remember where any of these passages lead. What poutine is it's a plate of French fries with brown gravy and cheese curd. And it's absolutely... Like, I've never eaten it because I have too much self-respect and too much respect for French fries. The only thing that you should do to French fries is chili. Alright, and so this is the goo that prevents my jumping, or like, hinders my jump. I also haven't figured out what the red bubbles do. I'm convinced they must do something. The only thing I've noticed is that they do absorb, like if I hit them with the Axiom Disruptor, I lose the shot. So they might just block shots at enemy. There was a door down, wasn't there? And why didn't I check that out? Alright, I gotta let this guy hop over me and then keep moving between his shots. I guess let's head down that downward passage. I don't remember... Like, why didn't I explore in that direction? Because I came right through here. Darabim is asking what happens when you disrupt the bubble. They don't glitch. I think I played with the bubbles last time, so they don't glitch or anything. They're just bubbles. Huh. Power up down there. Looks like I get into it from the room below, though. Yeah, nothing. Alright. And what is over this way? Actually, let's go head back to those other passages to the left first. I'm half tempted to do the backtracking thing and, like, backtrack through the previous areas now that I have, like, the glitch gun and the high jump. I'm sorry, the field disruptor and the address disruptor. There's a lot of disruption going on. Oh, also we discovered the plot of this game. Which is apparently there's two different worlds. There's World Stream, and then there's the other one. And there's a space between them, and Athetos came to the space between them, and things and stuff happened. And Athetos is bad. And I repaired the energy filter, which is what Tentacle Head Lady needed me to do. But then I met a different Tentacle Head Lady, who was identified as an ally but dangerous. And she needs repair drones. And Darabim is asking, are the bubbles filled with acid that pop when you pop them? Yeah. Which is a reference to a sort of Twitter rant that I went on the other day about how do green slimes get back up onto the ceiling after they fall, because in the 5th edition their only move is to plop on things. Oh, Resulki. Bound Fenrir is pointing out the name of one of the things that I mentioned. It's Resulki. I don't know if that's the name of the world, or one of the Tentacle Head Ladies, or whatever. Though I do know that the Tentacle Head Ladies are not actually a networked computer, because that's what Trace assumed they are, based on his understanding of multi-dimensional biomechanical universes and Tentacle Head Ladies. But they are actually, their word for it translates to water machines. And when they brought me back to life, I'm sitting here analyzing the story of this thing. But when they brought me back to life, they said they rescued my mind machines, whatever the hell that means. Come closer. Oh, you jumped up here. Sick. Alright, fine. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Oh, Darabim is referencing the Cyberpunk rant. Yeah, I kind of lost my cool on that one. I kind of don't actually remember everything, so now I kind of have to go... I have to go back. I have to assume that any room that I've explored, I have thoroughly drilled and glitched for secrets. Okay, so I couldn't get in that door because I can't make that jump, and even if I could make that jump... Oh, okay, so I can't glitch through there because it's too wide. I don't know. Alright, we're going to be flailing around a little bit until I kind of find my way back onto the critical path again. Whatever that may be. Or I'll just start backtracking. Because I am curious about some of the... Like, there was a lot of glitch spots in the beginning area of the game. Though, the glitch gun apparently only works on... Oh, you know what? Let's head to the right. Yeah, O-Dog is saying I really need that morph ball. But up and to the right was an area I didn't get too deep into because I got into that area, and I think that's where I found the field disruptor, aka high jump boots. And so I really should have watched my video. Just to remind myself of where I got. Because I did start replaying the game, but I didn't get super far into it. And it's kind of odd that I do... While I do feel this is... Oh, right, these guys. I like these guys. So when you glitch them, their lasers become harmless, but they will cut through certain walls. And I think this was just... Yeah, that's a save point, because those are green on the map. While I do think this is kind of a fitting tribute to Metroid, I do think it did show me there were a few too many branches that I couldn't access. And I'm not sure whether it's relying on me to remember all that stuff right now, or whether it's just going to keep kind of pushing me forward and then have me backtrack through it. You know, like, there's a couple of different ways to design a critical path in a game like this. Alright, okay, so that's an area I can't glitch, but if I could glitch it, I could get through that wall on the other side. So, like one of the... You know, obviously the most complicated design is a very interconnected design like Metroid, where it relies on you sort of kind of winding back and forth along various paths as you find power-ups, you remember... Yeah, I need the morph ball there. So as you find power-ups, you go back to areas where you spotted... Oh, wait. Okay. So I can glitch through any narrow space. I'm gonna head back to the right before I go to the left, though. Because this was the area... I think... I remember this area dead-ending out at the high jump boots, but it doesn't. The map still has an open space, so I want to know why. So, you know, one design principle is, you know, that sort of woven, interconnected, sort of a knotted spaghetti type design where you keep winding back and forth through different places, and you have to remember, like, you have to, you know, you spot an area that you can get to with the morph ball, and then you pick up the morph ball, so you go back to it, and that opens a new area in that direction, which earns you a power-up, which then opens an area in another direction. Oh, okay, right, another morph ball tunnel. I gotta imagine that morph ball is coming soon. And then that passage dead ends out at the high jump boots. The other design is a little bit simpler, and that may be what this game went with, and I might be metagaming this a little, but that's sort of one where you actually build a long linear path where you pick up power-ups along the linear path and keep powering yourself up, and then eventually the linear path sort of stops where you've picked up all the power-ups, and then you go back and sort of work backwards through the game to areas you've been previously. Oh, I'm in a new zone now, huh? I'm in Indi. And it looks like I'm not getting anywhere in Indi. And then you sort of work your way backwards through the whole game and then discover that everything was sort of interconnected. And actually, there's sort of a third design. You know, and I'm talking very vaguely here, you know, because obviously there's a lot of variations on the theme and a lot of ways to combine them both. But the third sort of design approach is you have the game that is basically a linear path, but it curls back in on itself to provide, you know, shortcuts so that you can go back to previous areas. And that's sort of, that's more Dark Souls-y, or actually even more appropriate is, Demon Souls-y. Because that's how... Ooh, I am on the surface. Huh. Neat. Alright.